Hey Mandon,
Yeah?
do you like to go to Chatuchak in Thailand?
Uh-huh.
You know why?
Why?
Tonight we're going to Singapore's Chatuchak Night Market and it's right behind us.
Let's go.
Hi guys, welcome to an episode of Eatbook Vlogs. I'm Chiara.
And I'm Mandon, and today we are at a market that was previously more than 2 hours away from Singapore.
This is the Chatuchak Night Market Singapore and we're located at the grandstand right now. It's just 3 minutes away from 6th Avenue MRT, so this is the west and woo!
East side, best side.
No, it's like backside.
So today we're gonna try out the food here and we're gonna find out what's good and what's not. So Chiara?
Yes. I know what you're gonna ask. Let's go.
Kanchong!
Okay, this is from Shrimp and Prawn Seafood,
They only sell this thing called Kulon Sen.
aka Claypot Prawn Vermicelli.
So they only come in 2 sizes, original and jumbo.
You must make sure you get a bit of the duck at the bottom because that's where all the flavors are. Oh my gosh, if you can hear like the pitter patter, it's because the rain is getting heavier and heavier. Personally, my choice of noodles, right, is actually tanghoon or vermicelli. You know, it's very cute.
It absorbs all the sauce of the prawn, it absorbs the sauces from the lard, you get the taste of the spices, you get the coriander, you get the spring onion, and the prawn essence also get absorbed into the tanghoon. So I think that's very nice there.
Shall we get down and dirty to the,
Okay.
with the prawn? Ooh, it's gonna explode. Ooh.
You know what I want to try? I'm just going to do this. Imagine prawn noodle soup. You condense everything down into a packet that is so small, and you drink up everything. That's as prawny as it gets.
It's so like fresh and succulent. Can I just say that I can taste the flavor of the sea? I know it's cringy, but dude, it's that fresh.
Actually, I've never had a dish quite like this in Singapore. This was like my first time having vermicelli with prawns and cooked in a very thin steel clay pot like this. And right now we have a whole variety of food in front of us.
Yeah, you know, I've been to enough food festivals in Singapore. Let me tell you what's so special about this one. They have that really Thai aspect to this because the food in front of us is represented by people who are coming out with the best food in Thailand based on village, district and province.
So this is basically the best of the best, is it? Wow. Then we wait for what?
Yeah, let's dig in.
Let's eat again.
Can you say Pad Thai?
Okay, we start with Pad Thai first. I like that it has that bit of bounce to the noodles. So originally the noodles are white. When noodles get coated until this kind of colour, you know that the flavour is right there.
Wow, it's like sweet and savoury at the same time.
It's a bit too sweet for my liking. I would like to have a little bit more kick, a little bit more spice.
I feel like people who like sweet stuff like myself would like Pad Thai.
Yeah, I will eat the bamboo shoot and then you eat the tong.
Hey, so bad!
It's very interesting. This feels like very thick stem of a vegetable, but at the same time, right, it's crispy. It tastes like cucumber, so it actually cuts away that sweetness from the Pad Thai. So next up, we have 2 dishes from Disjarus Thai noodles. The first one is a spicy tom yum seafood, and the second one is hot and sour pork noodles.
Woo! Which one should we start first?
Of course, the tom yum lah. Tom yum is like quintessentially Thai. You know what's the cool thing about this?
What?
Everything inside this bowl, right, is huge. They have the giant squid, they have a huge prawn. This is massive. This mussel is massive.
Rarely do I see huge seafood at like a food festival like this. Usually they are a bit more budget, so they want to go smaller, but wow! So this Tom Yum Goong version is not the super clear one. It's a bit cloudy from, I think, coconut milk. It's a very nicely balanced Tom Yum Goong. It's not super spicy until you like sweat.
But it's just the chili kicks in quite fast.
Yeah.
Like the tanginess will stay at your tongue, but the chili kicks in fast and it disappears fast also. I think the noodles glide down your mouth very easily. It's very smooth. It's very soft. Something that I really appreciate about this dish. So this is the hot and sour pork noodles. At first glance, right, what it looks like, right? It looks like bak chor mee. I think this thin noodles, right, is like the signature style. It's called hot and sour pork noodles, right? But we found cherry blossom prawn inside. Sakura prawns lah. It gives that crunch, it gives that freshness.
It really is like bak chor mee.
Really?
Yeah, but with softer noodles and a tinge of tanginess.
They're really, really generous with the ingredients. That mouthful that I just had, right, was peppered with minced meat, was peppered with the sakura prawns. I think the more I eat it, the more I want to eat more. I want to drink, but I'm lactose intolerant.
Then how? One sip ah?
I drink
Actually, I also lactose intolerant.
for you guys.
I love it. It's super milky and super It's different from the pasta malam kind, because this one is like ×2 flavor. And then there's always that theatrics at the store. The uncle, you do it like teh tarik. like that.
You will like do a bit by bit, then he will do a 360 turn. Zoom! Then everything will pour out nicely again.
Yeah, I've never seen him miss eh.
I've never seen this in any other food festival before.
Okay, check this out. The producers just like piled on a bunch of food on our table. So let's start out with the most special thing that we have seen tonight is this seafood bucket.
Let's pour it out. It's from Crazy Seafood.
Ooh, 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 oh my god, I think we need this. Ah! Help! What do we do now?
Ah! Who lives in pineapple? Under the sea! So, don't be like us just now. When you order the seafood bucket, right? Remember to fold up a square on your brown color paper, okay?
Yeah.
So, back to normal programming. Chiara, are you ready to try the seafood bucket?
Yeah, I'm ready. So you're gonna use chopsticks, right? I'm gonna be smarter. I'm gonna use gloves.
Okay, so Chiara, I'm gonna have the mussels.
I'm gonna try to squeeze. Really chewy. Nothing about it being overcooked. It's not rubbery at all. And it's fresh. How about yours?
Mine tastes really fresh. There's a very good bite to it. There's no like, you know that kind of sandy feeling that you have inside mussels? What do you think?
Initially when I saw, I thought it would be laksa.
Laksa?
Yeah, but there's a bunch of herby flavors instead. So they threw me a curveball right there.
I thought this would be like tom yum. You look at the colour, right? I thought it would be like the coconut milk with tom yum, and it would be spicy, it would be sour. But no eh.
To be honest, I wouldn't buy this here because when I'm at Chatuchak Night Market, right, I want a more Thai flavor.
Yeah.
Not a very Western flavor.
So the next dish that we're trying is like another Thai classic. It's from Easy Chatuchak Beef Noodles. And like the stall's name, right? What we're gonna eat is beef noodles. So what we have now is a classic. Classic means all the beef parts are into it. But of course you can, if you don't eat all the beef parts, you can have like solely beef slices or else meatballs. They have this very
Nani?
braised daikon inside it. So this is what I'm excited to try actually.
Because you like Japanese food, right?
Because I like Japanese
food. It feels a bit like Japanese food.
The base of the soup is definitely beef stock. And what it does to the daikon, right, is that the daikon absorbs every bit of the beef stock, and it becomes a very flavorful pouch of beefiness. Just now when the lady came down, she was saying that this chili is very potent. And me being me, I'm just gonna try it.
No, you say you cannot eat spice.
I can eat spice. Once again, right, the noodles that they use are the very thin kind. Oh, the spice is kicking in.
Oh, your turn red eh.
It's legit quite spicy. The beefiness on the stock, I think it reminds me very vaguely of what I had in Bangkok before. And when I remember that taste, it's very similar to what I'm having now. It is definitely something that I would recommend. And the chili really kicks it up a notch.
Okay, let's try the next one. So this is golden mushrooms, aka deep fried enoki mushrooms that is doused with chili powder and I think some sweet teriyaki sauce.
Oh.
I'm not sure, so let me try first. This is really easy to eat. It reminds me of vegetable tempura. Great with beer, which is a must when you're in Chatuchak. I recommend people to start off with this when they come here. Oh my goodness, another tip I can give. If you find the queues are too long for the mains, right, get the small stuffed finger food like this one. Then you munch while you queue. Good idea,
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's true. So right now we have two dishes from Crying Tiger. The first one is a sirloin steak, and the second one are the lazy wings. I don't know why it's called lazy, but I think it's for Chiara.
Hey, you calling me lazy?
And the cool thing is that I never had sirloin steak with chili before. So I think this is something new that I'm going to try.
Maybe Thai style?
It is very lightly seasoned. I can taste a bit of pepper, a bit of salt. To be honest, the chili didn't bring much to the table. I think because there's a bit of cucumber in it, and it's very lightly spiced only. So I would recommend just eating this on its own. I mean, I like my steak plain. I don't need sauces on my steak. I just like the beefiness of steak itself.
Okay, now I'm gonna try the lazy wings. It's really like coated with something, like a seasoning that I've never seen before. A lot of fiber. If I'm not wrong, like old ginger, is it? Old smashed ginger.
Maybe.
Is it? Okay, let me try. Wow. It's super savory, almost like a divot. You know? Like a snack. And then it ends with a very tangy note. I've never tasted this kind of marinade before.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's nice.
Overall, it is not a must-buy. Because I've never seen like sirloin steak being sold at Chatuchak Market. So it's not really quintessentially Thai, that if you want to put it that way.
I highly recommend the lazy wings. It's like something I've never tried before. Really interesting. I don't think it's really Thai either, but I think it's nice. So you can try if the queue gets long and then you want to have a quick bite.
So it's not like you have to sit down and have a meal on it. You can just walk around, go to the retail sites.
My god, what is this happening?
So right now, the rain is getting a bit too heavy. So we're just gonna go for a commercial break. Beep. just now because of the rain we have shifted location. And right now, we're just gonna move on to our desserts.
Yes.
So producers, desserts. For the first one, we have a Roti Prata Thai style, and it's encased with raisins, and on top they pour like a huge dose of condensed milk.
I like Roti Prata, but I hate raisins, so you're having it. Ew.
I like condensed milk, I like prata, but I don't like raisins also.
Oh
Sorry. Woo! Shit.
Wow, full review. Okay, let's welcome an episode of Maverick
Maverick
Tries. Come Maverick. Okay, what do you think about the food, Maverick?
So right now there are flies flying around, and obviously Chiara is very uncomfortable right now.
Can I just say that this is the messiest, noisiest, wettest, and most confusing shoot we have ever gone to?
You know what does it sound like?
What?
It sounds like Chatuchak Market in Bangkok.
I guess.
Noisy, messy, but everything is still good.
Yeah, I guess the food makes up for the flies.
Eventually.
So after getting attacked by insects just now and enduring the rain, we are back in the studio with our desserts.
Yeah, this is a safe space. I can enjoy the desserts now.
This is the prata store that we've been talking about just now. I think what's so special about this store, right, is that they have more than just normal prata or like raisin prata. They even have this special thing, right, whereby they use egg yolk to be like a sweet topping that I think Chiara will like, right, because you like sweet stuff.
Yeah, I like sweet
Right.
stuff. I think it's egg yolk plus sugar because it's very sweet.
Yes.
Yay. It tastes like egg prata.
And at the start, I like the feeling where I was like trying to eat it like a noodle that the egg yolk strands lah.
I don't even taste egg yolk. It's like a truly sweet shred.
So since it's sweet, right, Chiara, do you like it?
I think it's a bit on the gimmicky side. So sorry, this is not for me.
So when we buy the mango sticky rice, right, we also saw that the store was selling some.
Mooping!
So if you don't know what mooping is, it's basically meat on a stick. It's like a satay but giant upsize, that kind. Yeah, this is like the prime example of a good snack.
Okay, let's just take a bite.
Okay, let's take a bite.
You say my mouth small, right? You try eating that? You try? You try? Your mouth. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna prove to you all that my mouth is not small.
Okay.
Okay?
When we tap out the meat, right, until now we took the cab, through the rain, through the aircon, they just left it for a while already, right? The meat is still very soft. It's not those very tough kind of meat that you expect after you put inside the fridge, right? This is a brilliant snack to buy when you're queuing up for your tom yum noodles, when you're queuing up for the Claypot Vermicelli, or any of the mains. Chiara, are you done eating?
So this is like super meaty bak kwa.
Yes.
That's all I
Yes,
can
it's
say
like
about it.
3-layer bak kwa. Honestly, right, the mango sticky rice is like the most important dessert in any Thai meal. Nah. So in all honesty, there are more than one store that's selling mango sticky rice lah. But then the fact is that you can never go wrong with mango sticky rice as your dessert, correct, Chiara? Why are you whispering? It is so good. For every sentence that I'm saying, right, Chiara's taking one bite. So for every sentence that I'm saying, I'm missing out on 2 bites already. And she's going for a 3rd bite right now. So the drinks here are from Tamara's Bee Farm. The first one that we got is the butterfly pea drink. The second one is the passion fruit drink, and the last one is honey lemon. So after you eat all the heaty food, right, you need to drink some cooling drinks. Everything is farm to table. They farm their own passion fruit, they farm their own butterfly pea, and they farm their own honey and the bees.
Serious?
Yeah. Everything is a bit sour, and that's quite funky. I never tasted this kind of sourness before. I like the flavors.
Like it?
Yeah, I like it, I like it. It doesn't taste so much of like butterfly pea, but it tastes like... And if you're not a fan of healthy drinks, like...
I'm a fan of healthy drinks!
You can, there's always the Teh Tarik store, there's always the Thai milk tea with the performance, like a Chatuchak, they spin the 360 degree around their head. And I think that's more of your alley, right?
Yeah, actually I would recommend drinking that instead.
Okay, so today, right, we have tried a lot of different food at Chiara.
Yeah, totally.
So what is like your top favorite food over here? Okay, wait, you think and then we 1, 2, 3 say together, okay? 1, 2, 3. Claypot prawn vermicelli! No! Jinx!
I think it's very telling that we both chose it. And also because we both raved about how we like pork lard. But that's not the star of the show. The star of the show is like everything. The noodles, the prawns, how big it is, the noodles, how flavorful it was, and the immense amount of like aromatics they jump into that pot. Second dish, okay.
Second dish.
I think this time it'll be different.
Wait
For sure. 3, 2, 1.
Whooping! Hey! Stop it! Stop it!
You
You're
got
very
me!
annoying.
Oh my god!
The only reason I choose whooping, right? Because number 1 is so delicious. And number 2 of how easy it is to bring around when you want to queue for food.
I'm just angry that my taste buds are so common. Damn it! Yeah, I like the whooping also because it's like sweet on the outside and then the meat itself is so savory and there's like a bit of meat, a bit of fat, and then with that grilled marks, you add a bit of smokiness and it's like...
So if you want, right, you go to a whooping store, you buy the whooping, and then you slowly eat, and then you queue up at the Claypot prawn vermicelli store. And then when you come together already, right, then if you're thirsty, you can go and buy from Tamara's beef farm.
I think you should go and buy from the Teh Tarik Thai milk tea place.
This is not Teh Tarik.
All our opinions are really honest. Like I told you what I like, I told you what I didn't like, and it's up to you to decide whether you want to try it or not to try it when you're there yourself.
So I think the whole experience over there today, right, taught me a couple of like pro tips to share with you, okay? So number 1, always bring cash. Because most of the owners there are Thai, like they are legit from Thailand. So they don't have like pay now, pay lah, grab pay, whatever pay you want lah, huh? So bring cash. And number 2, check the weather forecast.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We experienced it today. It was pouring the entire day that we were there. So it's either you check the weather forecast, if it's gonna rain, right, you really need an umbrella there because there are very limited sheltered seats.
If you're looking to go to Chatuchak Night Market in Singapore, you need to check it out at the grandstand from 4:30 to 10 o'clock every day.
Every day?
Not every day.
It's not every day, okay? So don't go on Mondays because they're closed on Mondays. They're only open on Tuesdays all the way to Sundays. So it makes for a perfect weekend plan. Just a side note, the stalls are on rotational basis. So don't be alarmed if you go down there and see some stalls that you recommend missing lah. Why you laugh?
Yeah, I imagine how it would be if they cannot find that Claypot vermicelli.
Oh yeah, that's true. So right, if you like any of the stalls that we recommended, go down ASAP.
And also for Muslim friends out there, you can look out for 20 new halal stores that are coming out next month. Thank you for watching this episode of Eatbook Vlog.
And if you like this video, you can watch more of our videos over there.
And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye
Bye! Sabai, sabai. I don't know the next line.